busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar en ojos ciegos, sin miedo, tú y yo. Vengo como el busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. Well, last season was pretty much a lost cause with all the injuries that the Thunder went through. When this team is healthy, however, Kenny, do you feel they should be a top contender in the West?
Oh, when they're healthy, they're one of the best. I mean, the Thunder, with their roster complete, when it's complete and they're healthy, they could contend with anyone. I think they're dominant when their core guys are there. If one or two guys are missing, they play such a vital role that it's difficult for them to sustain any kind of success.
And injuries will be a factor for this team, as it is with every team. But, you know, they've made it to the conference finals over and over and over again. So hopefully they can stay healthy.
And that does it for us. Thanks for joining.
Downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, enjoying extensive new development and rejuvenation. It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Roberson. And then for Toronto, Biyombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Goodwin comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Freak subbed in for Damari Carroll. So for Toronto right now, Freak in at two guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Goodwin. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. Freak kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Freak. Biyombo dishes to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Freak's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Down low, here's Waiters. Oklahoma City moving it around. Adams' shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Now here's Adams. He's guarded closely. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got his first points in this one.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Payne. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with it. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Kanter is the power forward with Adams in the middle. So Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Inside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Wow, he got whacked on that lever.
Durant with it. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. To the left wing. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the basket good. Westbrook's got 10.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. Well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Raptors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Outside DeRozan. The dish to Patterson. And the shot is good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
There's a screen by Cantor. Shot clock at 5. Durant kicks to Adams. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Raptors trail by 4. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. 1:03 left to play in the first half. And it's Freak missing.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 5.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in my...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Freak's checked in, setting the floor for the Raptors. Freak is in at the point. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Jamari Carroll is out there with DeRozan. Cantor kicks to Durant. The pass to Adams. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks.
14 foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Durant with it, now guarded by DeRozan, and yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points for Enes Kanter.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Freak, and it's blocked by Adams. And here they come. And Durant gets it to go, the assist from Robertson. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And that one's good. Freak.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Kanter with a screen on DeRozan. Dishes to Adams. Kicks it to Cantor. And stolen by Patterson. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Patterson dishes to Freak. That one a little long.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Freak. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Finished off the break. Roberson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant up top. DeRozan defending. Durant kicks to Adams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Adams has got 8 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Move the ball.
And it's Carroll in the corner. Patterson dishes to Freak. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. He sinks the 11-footer. 8 points for him.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen by Cantor. Durant attacking. Rebound by the Raptors. Patterson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Carroll passes to Freak, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on Kevin Durant. Free throw good. Freak. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good from Freak. And here is Waiters. He feeds it to Payne. Jacks up a 3. There's the bucket. Good. Payne's got his 2nd basket of the night. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder as they end the 3rd quarter on a 15-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Look for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Steven Adams. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas comes in for Biyombo. And Freak subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. It's Durant on the wing. To the paint. That's good from Payne on the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And that one's good. Freak.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
1:52 left to play here in the 4th. Now Payne. They set the screen. He kicks it to Ibaka. A 3-ball. And he gets the bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Freak kicks to Powell. Feeds to Freak. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Goodwin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
How about that game for Goodwin? He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Henderson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Toronto, Damari Carroll's checked in for Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Powell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Craig, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Kevin Durant. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ross against Waiters. There's the feed to Freak. Here's Goodwin. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Durant up top. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Well, Gerald.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
This was vintage.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know, so...
right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting the ball.